Hi guys! I'm hoping you can see. Unfortunately, I started the liner already. I wasn't supposed to. I started lining her face, but before I show you anything, so this is the finished sketch. Not in its full glory. This is the finished sketch in its full glory. I have this color palette ready, really muted color palette for the girls' uniforms. I started off with the first sketch here. I set up everybody where they're supposed to go. Vincent, Chloe, Solomon, Zoe, and Joey right there. Then I went with the second layer and I refined everybody's sketches. So you can see what everybody looks like. And now I'm going in with the line art. So I have a pen that I just made from watching this video. I made like a knockoff G pen from this video by Kuzomari here on YouTube. I really like it, and I know I had like not necessarily like sworn off, but I know I hadn't been using pens like this anymore, but I also have my pen, which just moves in the way that I want it to. So I'm going to use my pen because I don't want to take any chances and not like my piece. Because I have that problem. Like I'll make something and then I'll mess it up on the line art. Honestly, it's such a hot day here. I'm actually like burning up. Burning up Nick Jonas style. So I'm gonna lower the opacity on the background again, just so I can finish drawing the girls. And I even got like this lighting scenario set up in this app called Mannequin. Let me show you the pictures I have. So in VizRef, I have the lighting situation right here. They're not all in the right pose necessarily, but the lighting is going to look like this for everybody. So I'm excited to do that when I get to that stage. I'm very scared about coloring though. Because for some reason, oh no, there's like that, that doesn't look right. Yeah, that looks better. So, for some reason, I'm really nervous about coloring. I mean, I know why. I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, I know why I'm nervous about coloring. I've yet to really get down how I want to color. I'll show you something. So, I did this painting of Joey, and I like how I did it. I do. I messed up on some of the shading though. And that's the nerve-wracking part for me. I wonder if you can hear the pencil scratches. Okay guys, hi! I'm back like 2 days later. I had to replace my screen protector, do a lot of stuff. But I'm back now and I want to pick out the color palette. I did everybody's like basic flats, but I didn't do the outfit. I know everybody has white socks, so let me do that. White socks, I'm just going to make them gray. I never use pure white in any of my drawings. Wrong layer. Solomon doesn't have socks, I forgot. I never use pure white when I'm coloring. Always a gray, and it will just appear white in contrast to all the other colors. The reason I never use white is because people say to never use white, so I never do it. I only use whites for the highlights. I know why people say to never use white, kinda. Same way people say don't use black for shading. So, I only use black for shading when it's line art, and I only use white for highlights. So, see, my dial is, you know you could go like this? I had no idea. That seems like fun. To just have that, like at the side, and you could have your palettes. Well, this is the palette that I'm going to use. I'm thinking about including a brown. Like, there's a brown right there, but I'm thinking about including a more red brown for the skirt. Or maybe a tannish color. I honestly, when I see their uniforms in my head, I don't see the colors picked out. I think I want the shoes to be black. And just like I wouldn't use black for the shoes actually, because then well, I could add depth, but I would have to do it the, like, reverse way. Like, I would have to add highlights on top instead of, shading. So I typically just use a dark gray. I might even use like a darkish blue for the shoes. We'll see. Okay. This part doesn't need to be recorded. Hello guys. I know. I finished so much of it. I was gonna show you how I colored everybody individually, but I started this piece like forever ago, and I think it's like taking me 1 week to do this, and I don't want it to take that long. So I edited the background. Oh wow, that looks kind of cool. I edited the background so that it would be dimmer. I'm gonna actually even add a overlay of blue with a soft grain brush, I think. You can't see it? Hello? You can see it now. See, I want it to be not on the girls though. I'm just trying to, well, I don't like how that looks. Ugh, I don't know. I want some texture. Let's see, crayon brush. Okay. That is too much. Okay. Yeah, I like that better. Like there's a blue tint inside the, well, now it looks so dim. Like there's a brightness that isn't there anymore. Let's try to hue shift this. Okay. There's like this blue tinge to it. That just makes the background look a little bit darker. Oh no, actually I brightened it. So we're not gonna fiddle around with the background anymore, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Solomon here and I'm going to add the lighting in. You can see the lighting on Joey, the lighting on Zoe. If you can hear yelling outside, sorry. Where I live is always extremely noisy. The lighting on Chloe, I like this really hard edge here. And the lighting on Vincent, it isn't that drastic. You can see what it looks like. You can see what she looks like without it. Just this was add. I might do color dodge instead. But you can't even see it. I'm gonna add the layer back and color dodge and try to okay. Oh, I don't really like the redness of that. It's still red. I'm like, how do I make it not red? Well, now that's like yellow. I don't really know how to work all these filters yet. How come? Okay. Like that looks a bit brighter, but I definitely wouldn't want it to be so red. I'm gonna remove this like reflective thing that I did. Yeah. And then like the fingers would have it a bit, I guess. think I like this version the best. Yeah. Then I would add Gaussian blur, I don't know how you say that. Oh, it's supposed to be pencil. And yeah, blur the edges. And even like the train noises is very elegant. I like that. I like it. I would also add another thing. You guys are probably like, what is going on so much? Yes. I would also add another paper. So I'm going to add handmade overlay, and we're going to freeform this. Then we put it on overlay, and you can see it gives it like a paper texture. And we just reduce that a little bit, and you can see the difference between it a little bit being on and off. And yeah, I think that's the end of the piece. I really hope you liked watching this video. I'm so happy to be done with this piece. I have a lot of other pieces I want to do. I'm really proud of this one. I definitely need to figure out how I want to shade clothes and the lighting and everything. But for now, I'm glad to have created this piece, and thank you so much for watching. If you watched the first and second part and you came here, or if you didn't, I appreciate it nonetheless. Have a good day, and yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.